Hello everybody, today is Tuesday, August 1st. It's 4:14 p.m. Eastern Time. The aftermarket session is going to close. The after trading from the regular session is going to close in just about 30 seconds. So it's 4:14 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On my left is the time and sales. We can see the last trades on the E-mini S&P going off at 24.7250 or so. It was a great day for the auto trader today. Before I get started, first the required disclaimer. Okay, you can see it's now 4:15 p.m. and the last trade on the E-mini S&P was 24.71 3/4. So once again, the DAX hits its daily goal, and we just had one tick of slippage here, and we had, let's see how many trades we had actually. So this is the DAX trading on the London session. So we had a winner off the open, a loser and a winner, and we didn't trade again until after the regular session, and then we had a couple of trades here, and so we actually hit our goal very late in the day. And so again, this is the DAX chart that trades the London session starting trading at 3 a.m. Eastern time. And then the auto trader on the DAX that trades the New York session or the US session, that also did well today. We'll get to that in a moment. Okay, so here's the DAX on the New York session, and it had the same or similar trades as the other DAX chart, except that it started trading at 9:30 in the morning. So this did 700 for the day on these three trades, one loser and two winners. Okay, next up is the bonds on our 377 tick line break chart. We've seen this quite a bit. We started off with a loser, drew down a few $100s, and then came back with two back-to-back winners, a short and a long here, and you can see the trades here, pretty nice looking trades. And obviously this is using our line break logic, trading on a line break chart. Okay, next up is the crude oil on the Superenco 10 tick. This has a limit entry of limit order at the close minus 12 ticks, and we got filled on our limit entry here. We missed this short trade here at 6:11 because we don't start trading till later, but there was quite a move here from 50.17 to a low of 48.44. But this also shows how well the indicators give signals here. So just looking at the BWT indicators, quite a fantastic signal here on the crude. But let me widen this up and let's take a closer look at this single trade in the crude, good for $830. We got filled on our pullback from the close of 12 ticks. And one of the benefits of a deep pullback and a limit order is that a close on the other side of this hash mark gives us a reversal. So with a deep pullback like this, if you're wrong, you don't have that much to risk on the trade, as you're going to get reversed at the close of the bar below this hash mark, or the opposite for a short. Anyway, this did 830 for the day on two contracts. A very solid performance for a single trade and really well placed. Okay, next up is the E-mini S&P on a three-range chart. We've seen this chart quite a bit. This could be traded with a small account. Goes to show that the E-mini S&P can be traded on small time frames as little as three range. This did 412.50 for the day on three contracts, I believe. And our profit targets on this are set at, we're we're trading 3 contracts, but we're just taking one of the contracts off at 3 points, and then we're letting the other ones run. And this was the result here. We had 1 loser and then 2 really nice winners. And again, we have a limit order at the close of the bar, which is why we did not get filled on this short trade here. Anyway, this is a really good performance for the E-mini S&P. Okay, next up is the Japanese yen futures on the Superenco 14 tick, and this had a single trade that was good for 375 on 2 contracts. You can see it here. This is also a limit order, which means no slippage, with 4 ticks as the pullback. This is okay. Next up is the gold contract. This did 280 for the day, and it looks like we had an equity high here of quite a bit more than 280. Probably an equity high of about $600, and then we had 2 losers right here, and that caused us to give back about half of what we made, unfortunately. But that kind of thing happens, so be it. Okay, next up is the Russell on a 5-range chart. This did 165 for the day, and it was pretty active. If I tighten this up, we can see the entire equity curve. We didn't draw that down that much, less than $100. There was just some up and down here. We had an equity high of about a little over $200, but I'm still trying to find the right settings for this chart. But the important thing is that it's still on the plus side of the ledger, so pretty good there. Okay, another chart of the Russell on the Precision Renko, and this is a pretty nice looking trade here, but again, we were kind of plagued by up and down action, but our drawdown isn't that much on these trades. It looks like we only drew down less than $150. I don't think the new Russell contract is as rich as the old contract, as they cut the point value in half. So instead of each tick being worth $10, I think it's only worth $5 now. So that's made quite a difference in the returns, which probably also makes the Russell suitable for smaller accounts. Okay, lastly, we have the crude oil on a 150 tick chart with the line break algorithm, and this was pretty active. There was a lot of trades, and it looks like our equity high was a little over $400 for the day, and we ended the day with $190. That's all for today's video. If you'd like to find out more, please visit our website or send us an email to systems@bluewavetrading.com. Thanks for watching today.